delegation, and welcome to Journeyman in the USA, where we fly like an eagle. I'm not sure how much longer I can keep that up, but anyway, we are now with the Charlotte Eagles. We have left Torch FC, and we are with the powerful, the mighty Charlotte Eagles, who are, of course, in the National Division, the US National Premier. So above this, we are getting into the professional leagues, which will be League Two, but unlike Torch, Charlotte Eagles are indeed a professional team, and apparently they've got a squad personality that's professional too. So, but very poor youth facilities and not exactly great training facilities. So we've got, obviously, it's an improvement on where we were, but you know, it is what it is. Currently positioned 16th, predicted to finish 17th. So they're obviously performing up to expectations. They've got them playing as a 4-4-2, but having gone through the squad, which I'll show you in a minute. Tactically speaking, I actually think this might be the best option. Obviously, we've got one or two holes, as we did, of course, at Torch, but this is certainly what I'm looking to start out with now that I'm here and to give a go. As you can see, this team brought in quite a few loan players who are, of course, our first choice players compared to the others. But if we take a look at the squad, as you can see, a little bit like Torch, where a little bit short on quality. But like I say, they've brought in a number of decent loans. Not all of them are fantastic, but a number of decent loans, which obviously strengthen up the squad. But you've got a lot of players here that are just, well, they should be fringe players at best, I would suggest. In fact, Marcio Wendell, which has nothing to do with me, I hasten to add that he has been brought in. He is also a fringe player. Brazilian, but a fringe player. I mean, look at those attributes. I'm not sure the decision-making behind signing him, but nevertheless, that is the situation. So yeah, so like I say, the standout players, we've got Russell Shepard, who is a 15-year-old goalkeeper. Youth player. So we're not playing him, or they haven't been playing him. I think he's only played non-competitively, but I mean, as I say, I don't know if that's a reflection on this level or reflection on the squad, but like I say, he is a top quality goalkeeper. But we also have Nathan Williams, who is also a top quality goalkeeper. So we're certainly not short in terms of depth there. But like I say, we are literally at the end of the season, and it looks to me like most of these contracts are about to expire. So we're talking pretty much a rebuild during the closed season, which would be interesting. But it'd be interesting to see how many of these, because I will try and reloan some of these players like Taylor Forster. That being said, they haven't been playing all that well, but hopefully a new tactical approach and a new manager and all the rest of it will make the big difference. Plus also, being as they're a professional team, we can train professionally, so that should improve things a little bit as well. I know the facilities aren't great, but nevertheless, being able to do all of the sort of pre-match warm-up type stuff and set-piece training and all the rest of it will be excellent. So, yeah, we'll take a quick look at the finances while we're here. Oh, look, we're skint. And we're spending $2,000 just about over the wage budget, which is not ideal. But we do have $8,000 a transfer budget. I mean, I suppose I could dump that into the wages, because that'll help. But not by much. So, yeah, we're obviously down on that. And part of it is probably staff related, because of course we do have like a recruitment analyst and a loan manager, which we shouldn't have, and they're not very good, but they are getting paid £700 a week, $700 a week, sorry. But I can't get rid of them because I made the promise I would work with the existing staff, so I am stuck with these guys, I would guess, until the end of the season, so it's not too long. But yeah, it needs to be played around with a bit, that's for certain. Yeah, we've got a performance analyst we shouldn't have, a loan manager, recruitment manager, and technical director, recruitment analyst, sorry, that we shouldn't have. So, all these people can go as far as I'm concerned, but our actual coaching team doesn't seem too bad, so that's promising. So yeah, that is basically it. That is the situation we're in. Next thing to do is show you the first match, or the first match in charge with this team. Okay, so it is time for a match against Baltimore Armour. That is how we line up. And we should be winning this one fairly comfortably, so let's point the finger and make it so. Attackers, I have faith in you. we did at least inspire Alex Opara, so that's good news. So, Baltimore in the blue, Charlotte Eagles in the orange. And I am going to go first off the full match as normal, so we can see how we played. Cox on the ball. Brazani with the interception coming forward. Pulls it back for Kunga. Finds Armstrong. Armstrong puts it out wide to Chan. Back to Armstrong again. Keeping possession here, Charlotte. Good effort. Nobody's had a shot just yet. Armstrong. Chan again. Kunga. Ball over the top. Foster's there. Forster, sorry, with the cross, but it has been cleared. Only to be picked up by Armstrong again. The Eagles looking like the stronger side. Trilk with the pass back to Opara. As I say, this is not necessarily our best 11 at the moment. We are missing 2 major players on suspension and 1 on injury. And a ball over the top, which the keeper, Wheeler, managed to get to. We're only 2 minutes in, but I'm going to demand a bit more. But we do seem to be having the best of it. I say that. Chavez coming forward now. And he has been fouled by Mark Kunga. Chavez. Free kick. And has been cleared, but Chavez picks it up again. Nobody's closing him down. Cleared by Chan. But only as far as Cox. Cox looking to get a cross in, and he forces a corner. Chavez to take it. I was about to go key highlights, but all of a sudden we're on the back foot. I'm going to go key highlights anyway, because up until that little flurry, it has been all us. So, that being said, they've had 1 shot, none on target, to our none and none. None. So, I think we are actually defensive mentality at the moment, so I think I'm going to try going attacking. I'm going to fire people up and just see what happens. Apparently nothing. Well, it went off. They were neither pleased nor upset by it. We've had 2 shots, none on target. There, 1 and none on target. You know what? Let's try counter-pressing. Taylor Forster is coming off. He's knackered. Ramos on to replace him. Armstrong with a free kick now for the Eagles. And Chan puts it over. Goal kick for Baltimore. Throw in now. Bullen to take it. Cleared by Baltimore, but only as far as Armstrong. Bullen again. Armstrong. Not really deciding what to do with it. Kunga with a ball through, and Villalobos. Kunga with the cross. Chan's on his own, and he makes it 1-0. Brian Chan. Excellent build-up play there. From the Eagles, Villalobos. Finding Kunga. Kunga getting a cross in. And there's Chan. With the finish, putting it past the keeper. Just before half-time. Throw in for Baltimore. Chavez is booked and injured. And that one is cleared. Opara. The ball forward for Acabito. Lovely ball for Barazani even. Barazani. Obviously of Italian descent. 1-on-1, didn't manage it. Armstrong to take the corner that he forced. Short option to Kunga. And it's cleared by Saunders. And Bonner now on a counter-attack for Baltimore. Did I go key highlights? I did. Trillick with the pass back to Williams. And we are in half-time, stoppage time. And it is half-time. There we go. Well, we're 1-0 up. And we do have to guard against complacency. But I like how some of these players are playing. I could do with a bit more out of Mabel Trillick. But you know what? He seemed to be doing okay. We'll go straight into the second half and we'll keep an eye on players. Villalobos, though, does look knackered. Chan. Trillick. Armstrong with a ball forward. Acabito. Not going to get to it. Chuck in a demand more on there. Ooh, ball for Bonner. Cut out by Bullen, but handed straight back. Ball over. But Cox is offside. Cox was too far forward. Good effort from Allison, but yeah, he was a mile offside. Sorry, Cox. 7 shots, 2 on target today, 1 and 0. Free kick. Opara, lovely work. Long free kick from Armstrong. Opara with the run, nodding it past the keeper. 2-0 to Charlotte Eagles. Look at that. Lovely long ball, Opara. Nods it past the keeper. That is an excellent header and an excellent free kick. 2-0. 8 shots, 3 on target today, still 1-0. Excuse me. Oh, Bullen with the free kick. Villalobos. Bullen again. Little flick on there. Picked up by Wheeler. So, Villalobos looks knackered, so I'm taking him off. I know it's the last game of the season, but still, he looks knackered. And we'll bring on Kaiser with his whole half a star as an attacking wing back and see how he loves that. And anybody else? I think I'm going to bring in Khalid Al-Sakur for Salvatore. Because he's a bit knackered too. And that will do. Confirm those changes. We are 64 minutes in. And Chavez is on the ball now for Baltimore again. Saunders. Lovely clearance there. Akabito. He's 1-on-1. And the keeper blots it. Fantastic save. Did so well until the finish. There we go. Clearly we did nothing with the corners. Demand more. Just one last time. There we go. That gets them fired up. It's 83 minutes gone. Baltimore totally knackered. We're only a bit knackered. Clearly we're fitter than them overall. But that is excellent. Charlotte Eagles 2. Baltimore Armour 0. And for my first game in charge, we register a win. Can't go wrong with that. Very, very happy. Okay, well that brings us to the end of the season. I'm not going to bother with a full end of season review because of course I haven't been managing Charlotte Eagles for more than a game. But as you can see, we actually finished in 15th overall, which is not horrible. Finished on 55 points. Goal difference of -13. That needs to change. But like I say, that felt like a decent performance. And as I say, we came away 2-0 winners. I actually didn't bother to check where Baltimore were. Oh, okay. They were second from bottom. So it was a good win against the team second from bottom. What you gonna do? But it looks like Solar Baltimore and Soccer Chicago are going down. New York City Academy are going up. I mean, look at that. That's top 4 teams over 100 points there. In the division we just came up from, it was only us that were on 100 plus points. But like I say, this is some tough competition, I would suggest, up here. I mean, New York City Academy, obviously, we know who New York City are in terms of the FC. But yeah, superb training facilities, superb youth facilities. I don't know if I can actually... I guess I can probably become manager of New York City Academy. It'd be interesting. Obviously, if the job came up. But we're with the Eagles. We're at least a season with the Eagles, to be fair, and possibly more. But like I say, next job now is to... I've actually unfiltered and shown all my youth players in there just to give us a bit of squad depth in the last match, because we had issues. But what I'm going to be doing is going through this here squad. Pretty much everybody's contract is up at the end of the season. I'm going to try and sign the players and reloan the players I want to keep. And we'll look to maybe fill in some spots elsewhere. But I will be going back and looking at Torch. I think there are 1 or 2 players in there I wouldn't mind trying to bring with me. And yeah, that is it really. So yeah, for now, that is end of Journeyman in the USA. We will be back with a new episode. And I'm basically going to play through some of the new season. But not the whole season. Maybe halfway, and sort of show you how we've done at that point. Because obviously this is a new club. There's going to be new players to introduce to you. I don't really want to do a full, new lot of transfers, as well as all of the end of season stuff. So we'll split it in 2 this time round and see how it goes. But I've been avoiding relegation. This has been Journeyman in USA. Thank you very much for watching.